B52s, Rock Lobster, guitar tabs, and guitar lesson. I'll play all the different sections right at the beginning here. Afterwards, I'll go back through, give the full explanation for everything. Before we jump in, please hit that subscription button. It's the best way of letting me know that you like this video and want to see more B52 stuff. And now, let's dive on in. Alright, so for starters, we'll deal with the tuning. I'm arranging this and trying to be the simplest tuning we can have with the 6-string. And basically, just to match the recording, we just take the low E string, drop it down to a D flat. Alright, so that's 3 half steps or a whole step and a half. So, basically we just want to match, the 4th fret on the A. And all the other strings, we just want to keep the same, A, D, G, B, E, right? Just to make it as simple and accessible for everybody to just jump right in. But we need that low D flat string. Of course, he originally was playing on like a Dan Electro baritone, and he even had some funky string setup where he just had, like 2 low and 2 high strings. So we're not going to mess with that. We're going to try to keep this as accessible for everybody and simple. So we got low, D flat, A, D, G, B, E. Alright, and that low D flat, we need it for this intro riff, verse riff, iconic riff. And we just start with an open, low, and then we go 2, 3, back to 2, open. Alright, and then we zoom up here, and we'll go 8, 5, 8, 7. And the chorus gets going. We just switch to kind of 8th note picking here, just on this low string. And we do about 8 open low D flats. Okay, then we go to the 3rd fret for the E, up to the 8 for the A, and then finish at 7 for the A flat. And for fun, we can do the organ riffage over the top of that chorus. And it just plays around here with back and forth with a 4-3, 4-3 on the high E. Come off to a couple opens, and then we go 3, open, 3, 4. Alright, then we'll slide up here, up to 9B, 7E, and we just want these short little choppy organ sounding strums on this, so just kind of hit it, cut it, just lift your fingers, and it's just kind of like getting the feel for that. Alright, just trying to get it choppy piano sounding, and then we finish it with a little scale where we go that 9B a couple times, hit that 7E, and then we'll do an 8B to a couple 9s. Second part of the chorus organ. Back down here, we go just short little stabs of 4th fret here, 4 times, then to 3s. And then we go 2 4s, 2 3s, and then 4 3 4 3. Alright, switch to this fun little dissonant one here where we go 2B, 3E, short little stabs on this, about 16 little strums. Alright, and then we do a little scale. We go 4th fret B a couple times, down to 2E, 4th fret B, 2E, 3E. Okay, do a little repeat here with 3 to 2E, 4 to 3B. Okay, a couple times there, just like that. Then we, get it closer now. We go 3 2 4 3, but faster. And then we finish by going on the B 4 3 4 3 4 3. Post chorus, it's essentially coming off of that, same open 3 8 to 7. But we're just bunching it up closer now. Alright, we do 4 opens, 4 3s, 4 8s, 4 7s. Okay, so just making it closer, a little quicker. Do that twice, and then, we half everything again, where we do a couple opens, couple 3s, couple 8s, couple 7s. Okay, and we do that 3 times, and then we finish by just going couple 8s, couple 7s, couple 8s, couple 7s. Alright, first interlude section here. We do a little chromatic scale into this where we go 2, 3, 4 on the A. And once we hit that 4, we just hang out there, picking 8th notes for a couple of measures. Come off to the low, open D flat there. And it's kind of like a 5 strum, hesitate, couple, hesitate, do a couple, and then hesitate, do about 4. Something like that, just a little shuffling around there. And then we do this bit where we do 4 strums of the 4 on the A, and then 4 strums of the open low D flat. Okay, just go between that a couple times. Then we kind of half that, where we go more like short little strums. 4A, open low D flat, do that twice. Alright, and then we just crank them out. 4 to open, 4 to open. Alright, bridge. First part of it, we get some interesting little chords here. Kind of some power chords, moving around a little bit. We'll start here with this power chord shape because we got this low D flat now. It's kind of a interesting look. Where we'll hit the 5 on that low D flat and a 4 on the A. And this will essentially be a F sharp power chord. Hit it, come down to an open, just regular open A power chord there. Alright, come back to that bass note of the 5 on the low D flat for the F, and then we want to add this 2 on the A for this F sharp sus 4. Okay, so we went. Alright, hit that, kind of hesitate slightly, hit it once more, come back to the open A, and then finish by hitting a couple 4s on the D. Alright, and then the second time through, we do our 5 and 4 for that F sharp 5, hit the open A power chord, back back to our F sharp sus4, and then we finish by hitting a couple open A power chords, and then just one 4 on the D. Second part of the bridge, come on up here, we'll hit some open low D flats, and then we'll mix in these 9th fret on the A. So we'll make this like a D flat sus4, and it's just kind of strum 4 of them, hesitate, and then strum about 3 of them. And then we just land on 3rd fret for the E, and you know, kind of a similar strum with that too. And now into the outro. First part here, start by hitting this 5th fret on the low D flat, add the 7 on that middle D, kind of makes it an F sharp minor here, and we strum away on that about 8 times, and then we switch the bass note, move that 5 to a 3, keep that 7 on the middle D, strum that about half a dozen times. Alright, and just kind of crank through that a couple times. And as we get to that second time through, at that very last hit there, we switch that 7 to a 6 on the middle D. Kind of a E transition there to this F sharp, which we're just hitting the octaves right here with the 5 on that low D flat and the 4 on the middle D. And with this, you want to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, then we move down here to the 3rd fret on the low D flat, and we just hit a couple, open, hit a couple, open, back to the 3rd. Okay, just kind of playing around with it, bouncing between them. And for the final part of the outro here, things get a little bit loose, just play around with these two patterns here, really. And it's coming off of that previous outro part where we're at that 5 on the low D flat and the 4 middle D. Just kind of hit that, then you can like do some dead string strums, like about 5 of them or so. Hit it again, maybe a slight hesitation, some dead strings, and then we just land on 3rd fret of the D flat there, hitting that E note for half a dozen times. Okay. Alright, so we're playing around with that, and then we can even mix in this little bit that when we get to that 3rd fret, we can jump in, add some 7 on the middle D, a couple of those, and then the couple 6s, just to like walk it down, loop it back around. And if that's too much of a stretch, you can do like, instead of the 7 and 6 on the D, you can add in the 2 and the 1 on the G, if that works easier for you. So you can either go okay, either shape you like. I kind of like this one. So just kind of playing around with those two patterns all the way through the outro of the song.